In years past, we have surveyed our patients and we asked them, where would you go if you were not able to come to Grace Clinic? And many of them said they would go to the ER, but there was a huge percentage that said they wouldn't go anywhere, which means that they would wait. So it is important for us to be here so that they can get that early preventative care that they wouldn't otherwise have access to.
Me gusta la atención, la paciencia que nos tienen y me gusta mucho venir aquí. Si no estuviera Grace Clinic, yo pienso que estuviera yendo a Seattle. Sí, porque aquí han logrado controlarme mis problemas de tiroides, del diabetes, de la alta presión. Me ayuda bastante porque aquí en América es muy caro el servicio médico, las medicinas, y Grace Clinic siempre está buscando la forma de ayudar a sus pacientes. Me siento saludable, aún así con mi condición del tiroides, yo me siento saludable, porque mi compromiso es también poner de mi parte para ayudar al doctor a que yo esté bien.
He's worked for the same place for 22 years, and we've always had insurance through them. Well, he got hurt on the job. So he went to disability, and we had no insurance, no coverage on either one of us. Healthcare, that wasn't even a phrase or a word in our house because it just was a no-go. We had high blood pressure, and I took myself off the blood pressure medicine because I thought, well, I can save some pennies, and it's really not that bad. Well, it got to the point where I had to bring my husband into Grace Clinic. Thank goodness my niece told us about Grace Clinic. And we brought him in, and he thought he was feeling well until they started taking his blood pressure. And Nurse Connie said, this guy needs to go to the emergency room. If she wouldn't have said anything, he could have probably died of a heart attack, a massive heart attack. Well, that's meant 5 more years that we've had together, because it might have been the opposite. You can't get well when you have to worry about big bills. And it was such a load off our shoulders because we didn't have a lot of income coming in, and we're very budgeted. And so it was just a blessing. It really gave us hope in humanity too, because lately these days, it's pretty tough out there. And you guys always welcomed us, always greeted us like family, never treated us any different, offered us food even if we needed it. And they never looked at us with any judgment in their eyes. They just did it because that's what they do. You couldn't tell that they volunteered because they're top notch. When you don't pay for something, you always think you're gonna get less. No, Grace Clinic has just been so professional, yet family. I don't wanna get emotional, but that's how they made us feel. That we didn't have to be ashamed of not having insurance. You know, I always wondered who they named Grace Clinic after. They didn't name it after anybody. They named it after what they do for people. They grace them with their help, and I appreciate that. My husband and I absolutely adore every one of you.